As TL mentioned, Herb Fest is coming up this weekend, and of course we saw one of the celebrity chefs meeting Mike from Infusion Bistro for this segment, and now we're going to take his beautifully finished off. If you can take a look here, he's finished it off nicely. All we did was throw the cabbage in there, mix it in, add a little sauce on the side, and some of these dry noodles. And Debbie Trenholm from Savvy Grapes is going to match it up with a wonderful wine. It's great to have you here. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, Debbie. Oh, it's great to be here.
So, all right. You're the professional. Go for it.
Oh, well, you know what? You're going to help me with this.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
And, so we've just seen Mike actually prepare. Now, often is the case is you're at a restaurant and you're going, well, which wine should I have with what I've just ordered, right?
Yes.
And what I like to say is don't focus necessarily on the meat, which in this case is your tuna, or if it was the chicken or a fillet of something or other or whatever. Focus in on the ingredients. So you saw you saw the lime juice and the soy and the sesame. That's what you want to enhance. Right?
Okay.
And so
more the sauces. Think about the sauces?
Think about the sauces.
Okay.
The rest of it is just canvas. It's kind of like painting, right?
Yeah.
It's the paint, it's the colors that really accentuate, and that's what you can bring out in the wine.
Okay.
So why don't you tell me what flavors come out in...
Okay.
Dig in there
Let's
and
do
tell
that.
me what...
I'm actually thrilled that you said that because I've been really wanting to try it.
I hope she's going to say.
Well, I can taste like the saltiness of the soya.
And the sesame stands out as well, for
Okay.
sure.
And there's a little zing, which maybe that's the lemon or the lime.
All right.
Most
and
likely.
Is it a light taste in your mouth? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, very light.
Okay,
No, it's
light.
not strong.
So what you don't want to do, let's start with the don'ts. And again, it's not about rules. It's about finding things that complement. So you don't want a big, bold wine just to masquerade that light taste that's in your mouth. No, would you?
Makes
right?
sense.
So you want to enhance that. So I would suggest a wine that is light, and it could be red and it could be white. So here is, let's say, a selection of 6 wines. And let's say this is your wine list, okay?
All right.
All right, and so as you know, I'm very proud to be Canadian, so I'm often talking about Canadian wines, and we will feature Canadian wines at the Herb Fest, and that's my job, is to work with the chefs and pair the wines. So I picked out 3 whites and 3 reds, and we'll pour one. So we've got, I just came back from Niagara yesterday, and so I picked up a Canadian Oak Chardonnay. So a nice Chardonnay would be a good match, and this one is just lightly oaked. It's not big and pow, but it will be a nice complement. Likewise, a Riesling, and this particular one is from Norman Hardy, and this is in Prince Edward County. It's hard to read his label, but that's that one. Chenin Blanc is an unusual grape variety, and it's very salty. And so if you mentioned the salt, we didn't talk, did we?
Yeah, no, it's true.
For this, right?
We didn't know what was being made.
Yeah, we made it. We made
so
that clear.
Would be a good one too.
So that would be a nice one. And again, it's your preference. Do you like something that is a little bit saltier? Do you want something a little bit sweeter or zingier? Because the Riesling would come out with the lime flavors. Or would you like a little bit of oaky? And I would bring out with the...
And then
the reds.
We have, we'll start from this one, it's a Pinot Noir. It's a nice light red, and this one is 2002, and it's from Ridge Point Wineries. These are all nice little boutique wineries that you can find in Niagara and Prince Edward County, and these aren't actually available at the LCBO, but we can certainly organize that for you.
Right.
So a Pinot Noir is a nice wine to have with fish, and I think it would complement the earthiness of the soy and not overwhelm the wine. Also, a Gamay would be nice. Again, it's a nice light red. And then I thought, let's try a Baco. Baco Noir is...
I've never even heard of that.
Me neither.
Oh, yeah? Noir. It is.
We're not hanging around Debbie enough. That's the problem.
That's your problem. So Baco Noir, we'll get this open here for you.
You know what? I have a great idea.
Back?
I think we'll come back to Debbie. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a different wrap-up to the show today. We're going to go to our giveaway, and then when we come back, we're going to try this wine, and Debbie's going to tell us what we can look for while we're trying the wine, and of course,
talk
tasting.
About Herb Fest.
Of course, yeah. And
give us the details.
Debbie's hosting it. We'll be right back right after this giveaway.
This week's giveaway. Whether you're enjoying a delicious dinner fresh off the barbecue or just passing away a warm summer evening on the patio, nothing adds delight to the experience like that perfect glass of wine. Daytime would like you to walk away with this fantastic prize basket, which includes 2 delicious bottles of new Boisset Wines Yellow Jersey wine, 4 beautiful crystal glasses to enjoy your wine in, and a $100 gift certificate for fine French foods and gifts from Made in France on Dalhousie Street. Call now for your chance to win at 613-759-8622 and raise a glass to toast the summer.
Visit www.rogerstelevision.com to access information from Daytime, find recipes featured on our show, learn about guests scheduled to appear, read advice and articles from Daytime regulars, browse through our photo gallery, win something by entering contests. It's all available for you on www.rogerstelevision.com.
Derek has got his mouth full, of course, because he's been going like this.
I want those flavors back in, that's all.
That's right. Well, before we're gonna pair the wine, we're gonna do all the things we normally do and wrap up. We'll talk about Friday's show, but we want to find out the details about Herbfest first. What's going on and where and all of that.
This is a great way to spend a Sunday. From 9 o'clock until 3 o'clock at the Herb Garden, which is located in Almont. So it's a beautiful way to spend a Sunday day with your family.
Almont's gorgeous.
And there are vendors of all kinds, but the one thing that draws everybody in common is herbs. And so there'll be people who make soaps, there'll be people growing herbs, there'll be artisans impressing herbs into their ceramics and garden ornaments, and then the pièce de résistance, which I'm involved in, is the chef's cook-off. And Mike is one of the chefs. There's a total of 3. And under a big tent, Mike and Scott from Benny's Bistro and Bianca from Farm Boy will actually be doing something similar to what we just saw. And they'll be preparing the dish and
using
having some
herbs,
herbs in that as well. And so then there's a couple of people, I think it's 5 lucky people are the judges. And throughout that period, it starts at 11 and goes on until 1. They actually taste all of these nibbles, and just like you've been enjoying, and they determine the judge.
We didn't get the call to be judges.
I know, I would
there
love
must be
to
sort
do
of
that.
some little problem
just to
there.
go and enjoy the food.
Let's talk
wonderful.
about Friday's show quickly, and then we'll finish off with the wine here. On the next daytime, let's go to Scotland. If it's not Scottish, it's crap. We attempt to learn all the favorite Scottish traditions with the RCMP Pipe Band and the RCMP Highland Dance Team.
And we get a lesson in the secrets of the best single malt Scotch, very nice, from the Companions of the Quake.
And then we're joined by everyone's favorite Scottish chef, Thomas Riding from Sam Jake Inn. So everything's Scottish on that show. So before we run out of time, we want to mention too, we have some passes to give away here to the Herb Fest. So if you give us a call, 613-759-8622, we'll give you some family passes to go there and enjoy.
And I'm going to try my Baco Noir. My tuna tartare. I want to have a little bite first.
Yeah, you need to have I still have some of the flavors in there. So what am I looking for when I take my sip here?
You want to find out or have that sensation that the wine complements the food.
Okay.
And not overpowers. What do you think? The verdict.
Perfect.
Oh.
It really is perfect.
What a way to finish the show.
No kidding.
Debbie, thank you so much. Have fun on Sunday at the Herb Fest.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yes,
It's
cheers.
always a pleasure.
Thank you, Debbie.
It's always a pleasure
Mike,
to be involved.
thank you.
Cheers.
Delicious.
Cheers. Chin chin, everyone. We'll see you on Friday,
Yes,
everyone.
it's a difficult job, but we have to eat tuna and drink red wine.